So Chelsea nil, Wolves nil, and I'm very, very happy with that point. I thought before the game, if you'd have offered me that, I'd have bitten your hand off. But in terms of the performance and the general play, I'm really happy as well. Despite all the negativity again on Twitter during the game, I mean, what were you expecting really? Wolves played with five at the back, classic Nuno setup, trying desperately to stay in the game. I think even if we'd have conceded a goal in the first half, that's the kind of classic Nuno play that we keep ourselves in the game somehow and try and catch them on the break in the second half. And we did that. And there were three clear chances, I thought, for Wolves. Maybe 3.5 with the Dendoncker one at the end, but it could have been very, very different. I thought we had the better chances. I don't remember. I think Patricio made maybe one save from distance, and then I haven't had a chance to see it again, but the header from the last play of the game that went out, which looked like it was goal bound. I think this is a really key result as well. The way that we've been critical as fans of the team recently, and in particular the defence, and how weak that they've been. It was really nice to see a really solid performance. Sorry, Billy. Just going to decline that. So it's... It was boring. It is boring to watch football like that. We know that. But I'd be more annoyed if I was a Chelsea fan, because there was just no imagination from them at all. It was death by 1,000 paper cuts. Really, really negative, boring play from Chelsea, I thought. Sideways all the time. There was no real cutting edge. We were able to keep them at arm's length the whole time, the edge of the box. They never got in behind us. They never really threatened. There was a couple of balls that flashed across the box. But apart from that, I thought we were really, really solid. Attacking, we're still lacking that creativity and that spark that I spoke about last week after the Chorley game, but we are looking better. I thought, watching the game today, you sort of realise, right, well, we've got Neves and Dendoncker in that midfield, who are both defensive-minded players, who are very good at tracking back and very good at making sure that the defence are covered. But there's nobody getting up there and supporting when we've got the ball, and we, playing it up long, and then they don't tend to join the attacks very efficiently. Got to be said, Neto had the best chance of the game, should have scored. On another day, that big scoop comes off and it looks amazing. But I think the wiser thing to have done with the keeper tracking back would have been to just hit it hard and low, and 9 times out of 10 that goes in. So disappointed with that. The other disappointment actually comes from much earlier in the game, the free kick that Neves had, the only chance the Wolves had in the first half. I don't know why he hit it across the goal like he did. There seemed to be a tiny little gap. When they showed a replay from behind the goal, it was as if they'd set the wall up incorrectly, and there was a big gap, it seemed. Maybe I'm wrong with that, but it seemed a much easier hit to hit it the side of the goalkeeper wasn't on. And that feels like a missed opportunity. And then the Dendoncker chance at the end, I think, was a really tough one. And the header that he had as well in the first half, where he was sort of behind him and stuff. So I don't want to be too critical. And it was good to see Dendoncker getting into those opportunities and into those positions. But a very, very good point, I thought, away from home against a team in front of their new manager, trying to impress. And the way that they played as well, it was very difficult to get possession off them. At one point when it was 94% to 6 or whatever it was, doesn't matter. We've both come away with a point here, and a clean sheet for Wolves for the first time in 12 games. Brilliant. Really, really positive to go into the Crystal Palace game on Saturday, where that now becomes a must-win. We have to beat Palace. We've beaten them twice already this season. We need to go in confidently. The pressure will be on us to attack a little bit more and to be more positive. He's hoping that we can get something. Finally, on Willian Jose, who came on to make his first appearance today, I thought played okay. Very, very limited, in terms of how much we got to see of him today. But he held the ball up a couple of times. He looks big. He looks like he might compete. I thought it was the wrong substitution, though. I thought Traore should have come off. Traore, again, offering very, very little, I thought, going forward. Poor passing, no crosses today at all. Neto, I thought, was excellent. Podence, it was nice to see him back, but I can understand perhaps easing him back into the game and only giving him 60 minutes or so. And hopefully, Willian, I'd start him on Saturday. Let me know what you think about the game in the comment section down below. And like and subscribe, and all that sort of stuff. Thank you very much for watching recently, and I'll see you again Saturday before the game. I'll do a live stream or so, about an hour or so before the game. So make sure you're on the channel to check that out. Bye.